Yeah, I mean, Dallas is a team that, they like to play the counterattack. So regardless if they have 10 men or 11 men, they still look to break out. They still play, counterattacking play, long ball. So it almost provides, an even more difficult challenge because you're kind of figuring out how they're going to play and what they're going to do. So, they throw a fast guy up top to play center forward, and they're basically just looking for knockdowns and mistakes. So at that point, it's telling yourself, play a clean game and, make sure you're good with your passes. And if the ball needs to go out of bounds, it's got to go out of bounds. But the most important thing is playing to zero for us in the back. I think later on in the season, maybe you gamble and you go 3 in the back if you need the points, but I think coming off a loss and, being on the road with, a couple guys missing, I think, playing a little bit more conservative 4 in the back and making sure that we got the 0 was important.
Yeah. How did that change, if at all, with a red card, kind of playing a little bit more conservative and just kind of grinding it out?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Even with the red card, instead of pushing and gambling and playing 3 in the back, just being still not conservative, but just playing to 0. And it doesn't necessarily mean playing conservative, it just means playing good defense and making sure that we, get off to the right track. It's only the 3rd game of the season, so, it's good to have another shutout, 2 on the season so far. So, we can put that in our bag. And like I said, later on in the season, if you need the 3 points or the 2 extra points, maybe you push forward. But, at this point, we play solid defensively, and we still had our chances, though. It's not like we didn't have any chances at all. We still had 4 good chances. So, in saying that, a decent road point.
You mentioned guys missing. Obviously, you don't want to be without those guys, but can there be some value for the length of the season that some young guys got out there and got experience?
Yeah, of course. And I think, past 2 games, it's been a bit of a mixed lineup, and we've gotten two good results. So, we'll need that down later in the season, especially when we go Central America and big long road trips. It's going to be a mixed, group most of the time this season. More international breaks. So it's good for guys to get their feet wet early and not be shell shocked when the middle of the season comes along. So yeah, good for the guys.
What did you think of the young players, especially guys like Christian getting his first MLS start, Vic making his first appearance?
Yeah, great. I mean, I didn't get my first MLS start till 2nd year, so they've all got jump starts, and it seems like guys are just getting younger and younger. So it's really impressive to see, composed, willing to take guys on, willing to work defensively, fouling when they have to, playing tough. You can't ask for anything more in those situations.
How about Christian individually, what you've seen from him so far and how he is as a teammate?
Yeah, great teammate. From minute one, he's been here for the group, and he integrated so quickly. Became one of the guys extremely fast, and I think that says a lot about his character, and he wants to be here. That's the most important thing. When guys want to be here, they tend to do well, and they tend to be part of the group. So for him, being a young guy early on, it's difficult. But he staked his claim early, and he played well. And you have to remember that our preseason is as long as a whole college season. So we've got 9 months to go still, or 8 months, whatever it is. So time will tell, but it'll only get better. He's only going to get more and more comfortable.
Looks like you guys had Clint, Oba, Chad, Ozzie back working with the first team. How good is it to have them back with you?
Yeah, it's awesome. Credit to all the guys that have been working hard, but there's a reason why they're top quality players, and they've done what they've done in their careers. So you always want to have a full strength lineup, and I think we'll probably have that this weekend. And we've still got to get everybody on the same page, But Ozzie's the main guy that's been missing, and he's kind of the engine. But guys have filled in admirably for him and done extremely well, and it'll be their job to push him, and likewise he'll push them to make him better as well. So it'll be good. It's a great day of training, and we get some rest tomorrow, and then we're back at it. We should, barring anything major this week, be back at full strength.
Yes, Ozzie specifically, we haven't seen him yet this season. How beneficial to have him back in the midfield?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, guys put in a lot of work. Azira and Gonzo and Rose, guys that have come into the midfield and worked hard to get 2 shutouts this season. And it says a lot about those guys and the type of players that they are. But obviously, Ozzie is who he is, and he's probably the best defensive midfielder in the league. So nobody likes playing against him. When I used to play attacking mid, there was a few guys that you didn't like playing against, and he's definitely one of those guys that you're in for a battle, and you kind of shake your head and say, all right, I got to give something extra to play against him. So special guy. The work rate is just tremendous. Just reads the game extremely well. So but nothing but credit for the other guys. But he is who he is.
Are you the inspiration for Barrett's new look?
Randomly, well, we went together to Dallas to get a haircut, and just timing didn't work out too well. And little did I know, I didn't know he was getting a haircut yesterday either, and we got the same exact haircut. So how the world works, I don't even know. It's strange.